Happy Sunday. I got this bump on my forehead looking like a teen in puberty. Hello, you all. It has been a minute since I went live in a group. Was super busy yesterday. So I'm going to go live in a group. This will also be posted on YouTube. And I'm also going to attempt to go live in YouTube today. But I wanted to address some questions that you all have and also address some things that I have been seeing. Hi, Ebony girl. I am going to make sure I am giving you all factual information. I'm going to be speaking directly from experience. Girl, I was going to text you back. I've been over here cooking and cleaning and cleaning and cooking. I just came in from walking the dog. But I want to make sure I research this for you and also just kind of speak from personal experience. As far as with... Girl, the lady did my eyebrows yesterday. She made them so thin. And I got a pimple on my forehead looking like a teen in puberty. Okay, so... I want to address the questions that you all have and what I've been seeing about you all working uncommitted. Now, you cannot work uncommitted. What are you cooking? Girl, I already cooked and I didn't end up doing it live. So I did turkey meatloaf, which is freaking delicious. I did turkey meatloaf. I roasted, like I went to the grocery store and they had like vegetables already in like a steamable bag. I got broccoli, Brussels sprouts and carrots, and then I baked some sweet potatoes, and then I cleaned and deveined a whole bunch of shrimp, which I'm going to cook those as the day I eat them. That's all I really did. So, let me first go into Liveops. And while I'm doing that, I'm actually in the group. I've been seeing, so this morning when I was just outside walking the dog, I saw Christopher and a lot of other people talking about logging on uncommitted. Now, from my personal experience, when me and my mama went on uncommitted, it affected our commit performance. So before I really address if that's factual or not, I am going to go in Liveops Nation. Girl, yeah, it's good. But you know what? I put gravy on the top and I grated carrots, onions, celery. It's super good. But I don't want to get too off topic, girl, but it's good. So when me and my mama worked uncommitted, because I noticed that my commit, like when you log in, this is direct response only. And it actually applies to all line groups. I don't know about Intuit and Consumer Cellular or Exact Sciences, but if you're going to be starting if you're going to be starting Assurance, you cannot log on uncommitted. They do not want you to log on uncommitted. And now this is for Assurance only. I can't speak for any other line groups, but, and me and my mama read it somewhere in Liveops Nation. I'm going to pull up Liveops Nation just to make sure working uncommitted will not affect you all at all. So 5 hours ago, Christopher said, "Good morning, fam. Question, thinking about going uncommitted this morning just to see if I can make my 14 sales goal before March 4th. They have an 11:40 p.m. commit, but y'all know me, I'm a go-getter and I'm going to reach my sales goal." So you all might, and I'm going to get clarification on this too. Logging on uncommitted and making a sale may or may not be what's required in nesting. So I'm going to research that for you all because granted, anytime you log on and talk, you're making money. But I don't want you all to be under the impression that logging on uncommitted is going to actually, you know what I'm saying? Because when you do direct response, you're selling. Like those are all sales costs unless you're on high response. But we're solely going to refer to that. So I'm going to chime in the comments. Oh, yes, Kaylee. Shout out to Kaylee. You are not allowed to work uncommitted, are you? And then Meredith says yes. Kaylee said, "I don't believe you are." Christopher said, "Yes, you are allowed to work uncommitted. I'm going to in a bit, and I'll go into the general group." I'm going to find this out for y'all because I don't want none of y'all to be wondering when you go on the schedule for direct response and wondering why your commit performance went down. Because mine definitely went down. It definitely went down. So I'm going to go straight to the horse's mouth in Liveops Nation. Kaylee said, or maybe for direct response specifically, but not for other clients. And then Cornisha said she got 9 more to go. You better, girl. And Christina said, what does uncommitted mean again? And is that only for specific line groups like direct response? Christopher said, let's see. Cornisha said, when you don't commit to a time on the schedule, which is correct. I don't know about other programs, but I know direct response, you are allowed to do it. Working uncommitted means you don't do any commits. That's for direct response. So that is all factual information. You can work uncommitted, but I want to make sure that that's not going to mess up y'all commit performance. And I'm going to show you exactly what commit performance means in just a minute. So I'm pulling up Liveops Nation now. While I'm pulling that up, Michelle Washington said, how lenient are the clients with the minimum number of hours a week, a month? Can I take a week off or shorten my hours? Now, Christopher, you are only doing direct response, so honestly, I don't think you really should be answering that. So, Michelle, what I would like for you to do is contact your ARA. Depending upon the situation, as long as you're meeting the metrics, try to get as close to the monthly or weekly commits that they require you to do. But that's a pretty good question for your ARA. Christopher said most definitely they are pretty easy. You just have to put in any commits on the trade board. Christopher, that really wasn't her question. And I'm not trying to sound mean or nothing, but any questions like that, because speaking from experience, so I got rheumatoid arthritis and my hands been hurting bad. And for the month of January, I was concerned about not meeting my commits. So I messaged my ARA, kind of let her know what was going on. I had medical things going on. As long as you let them know what's going on, then that will kind of take away, you know, the confusion or concerns you have about not meeting it. Always talk to your ARA. That's what they're there for. That's what they get paid for. When you apply for Exact Sciences, how long does it take to know you got it? So check your email. Of course, Kelly from Liveops is going to send you several text messages, but just kind of continue to check your emails and text messages in regards to that. But it shouldn't take that long. Another question. This was from the 8th. What's today? Oh, that was a week ago. Almost 2 weeks ago. These things ain't in order. 13 hours ago. Can someone help me understand the consumer cellular schedule? There are 2 times available. Do I have to pick the same schedule every day or attend whichever meeting I want? So, Ayaz, and I cannot, I'm hoping I'm not saying that wrong. He said, no, you can go to either morning class or evening class. Shout out to y'all for addressing the questions, especially when it comes to like training questions, schedule, training, certification schedule, stuff like that. That's cool. But like when it comes to like meeting commits, talk to your ARA. Like that's the best piece of advice I can give you, because if you let them know you kind of got something going on without letting them know you got something going on, I always say don't tell them like I don't want to work because I need to take off. Like make it a valid reason. Always communicate with them so they can know, you know what I'm saying, why you didn't meet it. So I'm ready to go directly to Liveops Nation, and I'm gonna check on uncommitted. Paige said 17 hours ago, I signed a service of work but didn't start training for the tax program, but I want to drop it. And then some, let's see, and then Delphia, girl, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right. She said, because I just did my own taxes with the tax client and I don't want to work for them seeing what customer sees. So you're actually not seeing their actual tax. You're just answering questions that they have about using the TurboTax program. But shout out to Ebony for chiming in and saying the correct thing. Send a ticket to have yourself removed page. So let's look up working uncommitted, because y'all know working uncommitted. Okay, this was, let's see, working uncommitted. Because I want to make sure y'all can do that, but I want to make sure. Okay, Bath and Body Works, you cannot work uncommitted. Progressive, okay, Make sure you schedule a commit before. If not, it will be counted as uncommitted work. Uncommitted work does not count. Calls for block total more than 20 minutes. Calls for block total more than 10 minutes or less than 20 minutes. Wait a minute. Okay. I want to make sure I find this out because it messed up my performance. And I was mad because I had 100%. And it took me down to like 98 or 97. And I don't miss nothing. So I'm waiting on this to load. But I just want to make sure that's not going to mess y'all up in the long run. It's not going to count again. It's not going to count for your sales if you log in on uncommitted. I can tell you that. That's definitely not going to count. Because for you to do your nesting commits, you have to be committed and then get your sales. So that's why I want to clear up the confusion about that. Joy said, just finished into a certification yesterday and move on nesting on Tuesday. Congratulations. I'll be taking my first call on Tuesday morning. I am so nervous. Oh my God. Laugh out loud. So excited but nervous. I'm nervous because I feel like I retained 10% of the learning material and I might be being generous at 10%. Even though I've done my taxes on TurboTax 3 years in a row, I still couldn't tell you where or how to use anything and don't know the product. Computer, programs, and script I'm fine with. But I'm nervous that I'm going to sound completely stupid. So you will not sound stupid doing those. I can't tell you how to feel, but you are not going to sound stupid. Take it one call, one person at a time. They have, one of the other family members on the live told me that they have a lot of like different FAQs and things like that, that resources that you can use to make sure you are educating the customer completely accurate. I use TurboTax. I do my own taxes. And to be honest, I would probably be thinking the same thing. So let's see what some of you all said in the comments. Let's see. Marisol Fernandez finished. Congratulations. Christopher gave him a shout out, said you got this. Okay. That really doesn't have anything to do with it. Cynthia said, just don't let the caller know you're nervous. Correct. Don't let the caller know you're nervous. Never say I'm new. Just say my favorite phrase. I'm still continuing to research this for you. Thank you for your patience. Just reassure them that you're still looking at what you're helping them with. Don't try to have a lot of dead air. Don't, like, that's my piece of advice. Like, don't do a lot of dead air. Okay. So let's see. I'm looking for the uncommitted. Okay, so I want to make sure I get this because it made my percentage go down. Let's see. We don't know people who can work uncommitted because you are not giving info on the new system. Uncommitted unless they are direct response. That's right. Uncommitted is only direct response, but I'm gonna make sure. I want to make sure this don't. It messed up my percentage. Let's see. Uncommitted. Working uncommitted. Working uncommitted. Let's see. One of the rings could be. Working uncommitted, there seems to be many hours available, and the ones I see are so random. If I work uncommitted on a general line, high response, is there a rule of the amount of time or day anyone can work uncommitted? Okay, he just started that. Let's see what somebody said. Okay, the difference between working uncommitted and committed. When you work uncommitted, you only get 20 cents instead of 25 cents. And the people that are committed will get the calls before you. So that's kind of a little bit of clarification on that. I'm still looking. Okay, here is something right here. Let's see. Penalty for working uncommitted. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Can anyone tell me if we're penalized for working uncommitted? I see in my history from when I was still on the call at commit time and when I accidentally hit launch phone panel. Okay. You are not penalized for working uncommitted if you are not able to get commits when there is a rollout. You are free to work anytime. Hope this is helpful. Okay. Unless you are working for a client that has a service of work, you have to be committed to work. But like for DR General High Response, you can work uncommitted. This was as of March last year. But you're working uncommitted. How do I get into Salesforce? I'm not sure what my username and password is. Click on forgot password. And then Rhonda said, that's good to know. I just asked that question. Yeah, I want to know what they say to you too, because it's so much conflicting information now. If you notice your percentage went down, it's most likely because you worked on uncommitted. I'm still looking because I was heated that mine went down. But it do pay less when you log on uncommitted. So if your service of work, so it says this was how it was explained to me. If you have a service of work and you are working, you might not get paid if you work uncommitted. The reason why is because Liveops has many commits they get from each client. The client drives the commits among the various vendors. Now, you do get paid if you work uncommitted. You just gonna get paid less. Not sure if I'm going to answer this question. When I sign up for overflow calls, sometimes the link says you are not allowed to take calls. It depends on the line. Let me look up direct response because I'll be on this all day. Direct response on uncommitted. Let me rephrase that. I was wondering. Let me filter this out. Most recent. Most latest post. This was 39 minutes ago. 39 minutes ago. How? Yeah, dude forgot password. 39 minutes ago. Yes, if you get a sale while uncommitted, it will count towards the... Oh, okay. This man said it does count towards the 15. Who is this person? I guess you... Yes, if you get a sale while uncommitted, it will count towards the 15 required. I will still ask your ARA. The next rollout for direct response is Thursday at 8. Well, he put 9/3 and 9 Eastern. Keep the schedule open at all times when you're sitting at your computer. There go Rhonda, girl. No problem, Shine, helping me understand things. $23 hours ago. I waited, no calls. Another thing I want to say to you all, direct response might not always be popping. Like, it might be a time where, it's too dang dark. It might be a time where you'll, it might be a time where you'll be on there and you might not get no calls. That's just how direct response is. It's all driven on people calling to make a sale, make a purchase. Okay, she said, so yeah, okay. You can work uncommitted. Thank you so much. What time are the... Okay, so they changed it. Okay, that's good to know. I just wanted to make sure. Now, this was somebody put something on. Now, if you're doing progressive, you cannot... Most clients do not allow taking calls uncommitted. The only one I know that does is direct response. You didn't mention which client you were. Perhaps, let's see. Okay, so they changed it. Because, baby, I was mad. But it do pay less. It does pay less money. It just paid 20 cents a minute versus 25. Okay, so they changed it. They changed it. That's all I wanted to make sure. I just want to make sure, baby. Okay. So you can work uncommitted. It just pays 20 cents a minute. Also, those scents. My daughter was being nosy watching him. Anthony, your daughter's so cute, girl. Um, okay. Don't be so hard on yourself, y'all. Like, I promise you, you're gonna have some days where you get on direct response, you commit for 4 hours, and you might only talk for 2.5 hours. Like, that's just how it is. Direct response got its high times, it's got its good times. Especially the best time is Saturday morning, Sunday morning, Saturday night, Sunday night. Other than that, you just kind of waiting on the call to trickle in. So I'm glad that working on uncommitted no longer penalizes you. Okay, I'm trying to make sure you all have any other questions. Let's see what they have on here. So I'm so glad we got that taken care of. But yeah, if you all have any questions about anything, like, reach out to your ARA on Slack. That's what they get paid for. Can I recommend what laptop? This was from Marisol. Can I recommend what laptop? As long as it has Windows 10, Izzy, shout out to you, girl. As long as it has Windows 10, as well as the other requirements, I posted them in the group. So if you search by PC requirements, as long as it's got those, you good. Because, like, I bought this computer 2 years ago. It passed 2 years ago, and now it on my processor is only 2, and you got to have 3. So whatever I'm stuck with, that's what I'm stuck with. Okay. But yeah, that's good to know that account. What's recommended for TurboTax? You need a USB headset. They encourage dual monitors, but it's not required. And I am freaking starving. Hold on. Let's see. Brianna said, I'm waiting on the TurboTax to come up. Anyone had any experience with Exact Sciences or currently in certification? Do you like it? Is the e-learning material hard? Let me answer a question. Hey, girl. Hey, good afternoon. This computer's slow. It's not hard at all. But I encourage you to start the E. As soon as you see it. The call volume. Why is this taking so damn long? Okay. TurboTax, you need, and the only thing they have on there right now is TurboTax. Okay, I haven't done any commits for direct response. Can you show me how you get the direct response screen where you can take calls? Okay, did you ever do direct response certification? Because everybody don't have access to it. It's not something that they offer a lot. So if it pop on there, you pop up on there. I've been doing this since 2011. So, and they just had a class that started, I think, on the 14th. So, if you've never done it before, or if you've never certified for it before, then it's nothing I could really show you because they have to send you your login credentials and stuff like that. It's outside of call center. But TurboTax, USB headset, dual monitors, Windows 10 only. What else does it say? And the requirements say so processor 3 gigahertz Intel Pentium P4 processor or better, 4 gigabytes of RAM or better, Windows 10, no Windows 11. You cannot use a MacBook, a Chrome. Yes, call center. Okay, so yeah, I'll show you right now. You can only do Google Chrome or Internet Explorer 11. And your monitor needs to be 1024 by 768 pixels. Dual monitors are strongly encouraged, often required. And you must have, it says sound card, but all computers come with that. So let me show you. Call volume is good. I was. But I had to out. Okay. I'm trying to answer this question. Okay. I'm freaking starving. Okay. So, let me. Okay, my phone is charged up. I should be able to unscrew it. I know y'all like, girl. Okay. If you on a call and you ask them to hold and check something for them and you come back, they hung up, do you still get paid? Yeah, you still getting paid. You'll just disposition it as they hung up. Girl, you still get paid. Whether them people cuss you out, and if them people hang up on you, you're still getting paid because you was talking. So, baby, yes, you are. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around. Stop it. Shit. Okay. I'm going to have to hold this because I forgot I'm holding this camera a different way. So, to access call center, just disposition it as they hung up. But you're going to still get paid, girl. So, you're going to go to Liveops Agent Portal. And you're going to select call center. It's going to come up, which you need to have Okta. I got the Okta one-click signed up, but you may or may not have that. You're gonna put in your login. Your username will be different. I'm so old with Liveops. They don't even make these numbers no more. But I got this saved, so. And then you will just go here. Why is this computer going so damn slow? It's because I don't never cut this thing off. Okay, so there is the schedule. Let's see what they're working with right now. Now, everybody's schedule page will look a little bit different. Something that I might have on here, you might not have on here. Invite. Why the hell is this going so damn slow? I'm getting so freaking aggravated. Like, okay, so my percentage is 96. So at one point I had 100, and I'm trying to figure out what made that go down. So right now, as you can see, they only got one thing on here. That's it. Now, you all might not have Siebel's and Progressive. I'm certified in those other things. You're only going to have General and a high response line. But yeah, this is basically all that's on there. Like Saturdays and Sundays, baby, you have to either keep this page up and keep looking. Like, there's not really nothing on there. But let's see why my percentage went down. So we're going to do, let's see, performance feedback. Because I want to know, I think I had 100. So I'm curious as to why that went down. Because I want to say you cannot log on there. You can log on uncommitted, but I swear it make your percentage go down. I'm sorry, y'all. My computer being so disrespectful. I'm so over it at this point. I'm so over it. Like, I'm so over this computer. Oh, my God. Okay, so. Girl, no, it's not. I'm over this. Okay, so this is what commit performance is. It measures how many committed slots you are in attendance in the call center out of total commits. The measurement is taken every day based on the last 50 commits. Honoring the commit means being logged in at least 25 minutes of a 30-minute shift. All times are calculated from the clock on My Schedules page. You are not required to make commitments in the first place. However, commits are used to ensure there are enough agents to service customer calls. When you make a commit, you have undertaken the obligation to show up during that time. You can uncommit from a slot for 30 minutes before the slot begins, and no other agents picks up a slot. Okay, so let me see why this went down. Your commit performance is either acceptable or not shown by a green check mark or X. If your commit performance is unacceptable for the performance feedback update prior to the opening, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so when they say clear no rep, I'm going to show y'all what that means. This means that, like if it was a poor, I'm going to have to show y'all because this don't even explain nothing. But anyway, we're going to look at my history. And I want to know why the hell this went down. So, I guess because this right here, like y'all, I've been doing this stuff for, I don't never understand this. I never understand this. Truth be told, I probably need to go through another certification training. I don't remember what none of this stuff means. So let's see. I know it's a schedule. I'm just not sure how to log on to do uncommit. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. To do uncommitted, you just click launch phone panel. You just sign on like you normally do. You just hit launch phone panel and you click go online. Now, I'm not going to do it. Well, I probably may or may not get a call. You click go online and wait until your phone ring. And you all want to continue checking this because sometimes it might take you offline. But this is all you do to log on uncommitted. You just hit launch phone panel, and that's it. I wanted to show you all recent calls. I want to know why the hell. See, I haven't taken any calls in the last 24 hours. Let's see. Clear no web. So you're supposed to check this. Let's see if I have anything in here. So what would come up here is like if you were ever logged on uncommitted. No, if you were ever logged on to take calls and something either happened with your phone or something like that. So we're going to go back to 2021 and I'm going to go back to November. Let's see if I have anything in here. If I don't have anything in here, we're going to go to September. When it will come up here, it will either be your phone. Something didn't happen on this and you will have to clear it out. But it looks like I don't have anything in here. And we're going to go over 90 days. Okay, I don't have anything in here. Other than that, if you all do a lot of infinity offers, it'll show up here and you'll be ranking. So when I go online to get when do I go online and get a call? It just pops up on there. It'll automatically pop up. Once you hit it, it's just gonna pop up on your screen. It'll see. I don't have the headset like y'all do. I got a straight up phone, but the script will pop up. And then you just kind of go from there. But yeah, that's basically it. I don't think it's anything else I could honestly show you all. Because, I don't think I could honestly show y'all nothing else. So, you can also go to work history. For it to be a valid commit, they give you a 5-minute grace period. As long as you are logged in 25 of the 30 minutes, it won't count as a missed commit. So, if you're supposed to get on there, you got 5 minutes. At 6 minutes after, it's going to show you it's being missed. So, when you go on here, you always want to have a green check mark. So, I'm gonna go over see where I can show the last time I worked. And y'all, I don't never get on this. I never get on here. You can see I'm still going back. Oh, my computer's slow as hell. Computer, you are being super disrespectful on this live. Is direct response still 24/7? Yes, it is. Can you show the assurance platform? Is it a similar? Okay, this is the last time I worked, and I was only on there for less than 20 minutes. So most likely, that's why my thing went down. Can you show the assurance platform? Is it similar to direct response when we download it? So when I go online and get a call and press answer, nah, girl, just pop up. It just pops up on the screen. Like, it's just going to pop up. It's just going to pop up on your screen. Ebony, to answer your question, you are going to need to, let me show y'all what it looked like. So, for assurance, which let me clear my thing, because you have to clear, like, your cookies and stuff. Every day before you log on to assurance, you need to make sure, well, after every shift on assurance, you need to make sure, which is probably why mine's going slow, you need to make sure you clear your cookies, your internet browser, and all of that. So I'm going to show you all exactly, so on assurance, you need to download the iBoss, which that's what they're going to show you all in certification. This is exactly how you're going to log onto the assurance thing. So it's going to bring this window up. You're going to sign into Liveops agent portal. It's going to bring up iBoss. You hit continue. Then I'm going to go to the, I have it saved in my favorites, my bookmarks, assurance, sign in, which I'm probably not going to be able to do it because I don't have the code. And I can't get the code because I'm on the phone. So it's going to make me put a 6-digit code here. And I feel like if I get out of this, it's going to make me close out. But, dang it. I can't do it. I have to show you later, girl. When I go live on YouTube, I'll show you. But it looks just like what I showed you in that other live. So, let me get off of this. But yeah, direct response is still 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Most likely, hold on, y'all. Most likely, they're going to put it back. Stop. What the hell? I didn't rotate my damn phone. Ebony, I'm going to go live on YouTube, and I have to show it there. Okay. But yeah, other than that, I think I must most likely answer the questions. Does Liveops app allow you to book your schedule? Meredith, I don't even have the app on my phone. Yeah. We got a lot of agents in the group that's doing Nike. They just said, I'm considering working for Liveops. I have a few questions. I will be super grateful if some of you all can assist me. Do you have to pay for the background check every time you apply? Let me answer a question. No, you do not have to pay for a new background check every time you apply. For the people who work with Liveops, what has been your favorite position with them and why? Okay, Christopher said you only pay the background check once you're done, you're done. And the only client he can tell you about is direct response. I can tell you that direct response is a good one. Progressive would be a good one. The training was super easy. You just helping actual progressive employees do their training. That's a good one when they offer it. Consumer Cellular is a good one. Exact Science is a good one. Deja, all of them are good ones, girl. Let me see. No. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, girl, hey. That's a good question. You only... I got these nails on and I still can't type. Hey, a background check once and all of the clients are good. My top picks. Consumer Cellular, Assurance, and then Exact Sciences in that order. You can apply for as many as you would like. Wait a minute, I'm not gonna put that in there. Okay. Lynette said, good morning, Miss Nicole. I'm anxious to start work. The only thing right now is Intuit and the Exact Sciences. I fell through the cracks as it was explained to me with Intuit, so I'm patiently waiting for Consumer Cellular or Assurance. To anyone who has experience, how much longer do you guys think it will be if you stalk the opportunity page? So with that, with the opportunities that come up on our, that is correct. You are correct, Lynette. Stalk it like your life depends on it. Um, so um, direct response training should be ending probably the end of this week, the beginning of the next week. Assurance is ready to end too. So they are putting assurance back on. It'll be back on there in March and it starts in April. So if y'all want to do that, just make sure you are out of certification before you apply for something else. But yeah, you just have to keep looking, girl. Hi, Nicole. I'm taking my first call today with Exact Sciences, then going to nesting. I got to ask her how it went. That was on the 8th. Oh, she done doing that by now. Okay, this was a question on the 18th. Nicole, do you have any tips on offering affinities, especially when the customer is saying, I don't want to hear this, or I just want what I call for? There are no rebuttals when they say this. Girl, so with them affinities, all the rebuttals are on the side. Read those rebuttals that are provided. What I tell people is that I'm reading the script. Oh, well, you're eligible for a $50 Walmart gift card and voucher and blah, 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 blah. Where do you go to practice scripts? I want to say y'all should still look like mine. So let me pull my call center back up. My computer's going a little bit faster now. This is what I say to people. I am required to read these offers. At any time you can tell me you're not interested. Make sure you read those rebuttals because you can get a compliance event if you don't read rebuttals. I actually have 2 compliance events because I did not read a rebuttal. So the rebuttals might not always pop up on the script. If you look on the left-hand side, which I will show you all once I get the call center back up, and I'll show you where the practice scripts are, you will want to make sure that you attempt to do the rebuttal. So Karen said, tell them you're going to hear me out. We both ain't getting what we want. I'm on direct response. So I'm curious, have you tried suggesting they provide in the e-learnings? When I first saw your post, I thought about them and wondered if they work. See, just say, this is a good question. See, my computer, I needed to clear them cookies because it's going fast now. Back to call center. It's going super fast now. Oh, that's all I needed to do was clear them cookies. So let me go back. Rebuttal. I gotta come back to that. Okay, let me show y'all. Which I'm not ready to unscrew that thing off of there. And I ain't got time for it, y'all. I really don't got time for it. Okay. Girl, what are you doing, girl? Okay. This is so ghetto. Okay, so you're going to go to resources and click on product information. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is getting on my damn nerves. I feel like I'm so unprepared. Damn, I should just use this all the damn time. Okay. So you go to, so we back to the home page. Girl, that's so ghetto to me. I feel so unprepared. So you go to resources, go to product information, and basically this is all the scripts. You can either search by the actual product or you can just go along the line. Now, truth be told, you honestly don't know what's gonna come up when you take these calls. So my mama was all like, I wanna practice to see what's gonna come up when I take my call. Man, you will be looking through them scripts forever. I tried to do it at one point. So this is all the stuff that could possibly come on while you taking calls. Possibly, and it might be some shit that ain't even on here. But these are things that are airing. So, or you can hover over this. So it'll tell you if you hover on the commit, all the stuff that could possibly come on while you are on this commit. So I wanted to show you all where the rebuttals are. So we're going to do Power Air Fryer is one that they always play. And then we're going to do script. So when you ask how the screen pop up, it just pop up. It just pop up. And I wish I could turn my phone the other way, but it's not going to let me. So on the left-hand side here is where you will see the rebuttals about the people that don't want to do the infinity offers. They're all over here. So the main one that comes up is let's see, what's the main one that come up? Well, this is in Canada, Saver City, CA. So they don't always have a lot of rebuttals, but I'm trying to see which ones they got the rebuttals. Okay. Magazine Rewards Plus is one. So a lot of people might say, well, I don't feel like it's going to be too much to cancel. So you can actually read it here, or they might have one up on the screen. And then they'll say, well, what's the catch? That's what they always say. They might not say what's the catch verbatim, but they might say, man, I don't think this is real. It's not legit. You can kind of just jump into the rebuttals. A lot of the rebuttals are on the side, and then they even have talking points in here. So you will want to make sure you do rebuttals, because if you don't do a rebuttal, what you will end up getting is a compliance event, which I have gotten some. And I got a compliance event for, let's see, show hidden. Okay, it says, where is it at? I'm trying to find it. They said I didn't do something. Wait a minute, was it here? Feedback. Okay. Look, agent did not attempt to overcome objections by using probing questions, scripted rebuttals, or by selling benefits. So, I would play the call, and then it'll let you play the call. Like, it's not going to be anything, like, it's not going to kick me off the program or anything like that. But I did get an audit. Also got this for the same thing here. When they give you their credit card number, you want to make sure you repeat the spelling of the first and last name. And when they give you their card number, and this is on any call that you do that's sales related, you want to repeat the spelling of the first and last name. You want to repeat the card number back, the expiration date, and the security number. And you want to read the spelling of the address, because they said agent did not gather and or spell back all billing information. Agent did not share the affinity offers. I didn't even read the damn affinity offers. I think this person was being mean to me, and I bypassed it. Don't do that, because they got me. This was December 4th. They got me. They got me January 15th of this year. They got me. What is this I didn't do? I do transcriptions on this, so that's something different. Let's see. Did not gather the spelling of the billing information. They got me on October 9th. And they give you the link to play the call. It comes right up. So, yeah, just make sure that you read all that stuff for them infinity offers. Like, when they give you these rebuttals, let me see if I can try to get through this. I'm going to try to see if I can get through here and just to show y'all. So if you're reading the script, and the person say, well, it's too expensive, the rebuttals are down there. Like, a lot of the rebuttals are on the screen. So say you are reading right here, as you saw on TV, Eric's demos, you can use the air fryer, blah, 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 blah. And if they stop you at grill, well, it costs too much. You jump right down to the rebuttal. You need to go right back to where you left off. Like, you have to definitely pick up where you left off. You got to continue read the script verbatim. So if they cut you off after you read this, let's get this out while we still have the introductory offer available, okay? Sure, I'll continue to listen. Convection oven, pizza oven, rotisserie, deep dish, blah, 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 blah. You're going to pick up where you left off. A lot of the scripts have the rebuttals. I need to speak to my spouse. Boom, it's a rebuttal. So they have rebuttals for the script, but also the rebuttals for the infinity offers or on the side. They always ask, well, what if I don't shop at Walmart? They got a rebuttal for that. How do you get the $25 gift card? Blah, blah, blah. Like, the rebuttals, some of the rebuttals will be on the screen, but the majority of the rebuttals will be over here in the FAQs. Let's see. If they want customer service number, like, a lot of stuff comes up over there. A lot of people want to know where it's shipping from. They ask about taxes and stuff like that. And, like, all the stuff is listed there. And also, when you go to the product information, you can even watch the actual, you can actually watch the, you can actually watch the TV advertisement. It'll take you right to YouTube if you want to actually see what it is. So yeah, Liveops has it on there. So you want to see exactly what it is. Like, you can watch this stuff. And I've never clicked on none of these. Like, I didn't even know they had the stuff in there. But, because you'll get a lot of people, well, I want exactly what it said on TV. Honestly, I don't know what the hell it said because I didn't watch it. But I guess I ain't got that excuse no more. So, yeah, with everything in there, you can honestly go on YouTube and click the link and watch it. Like, I did not know they had this stuff, to be honest. I honestly have never clicked it. Truth be told, I haven't. But, yeah, they make sure you have the resources to get it together. Like, they're not going to just throw you out there to the wolves. Now, granted, it be about at least 300 to 400 people in them Zoom trainings. So, that's why I created this group. So, you can kind of get in here and ask questions and things like that. But, yeah, that's basically it. My computer's acting disrespectful again. So, I really, I'm looking a mess with this pimple on my forehead like somebody's teen in puberty. Lord. So, um, that's basically that. I hope I answered a lot of the questions you all had in the group. Um, Let me get back to this computer. Let's see. Christina, stay on page. I just posted some food. Yeah, so other than that, I hope I answered a lot of questions you all had. I guess I head over to YouTube. I get a lot of people that chime in over there too that have questions that I might not have gotten to in this video. Um, so if you all got any questions, if you can't think of them right now, post them in a group. Um, what I can say, Liveops is freakingbomb.com. You work whenever the hell you want to work. If you don't work, you don't make money. I'm glad I was able to get you all's clarification as far as what can you work uncommitted and stuff like that. You can work uncommitted. You just getting paid 20 cents a minute versus 25 cents a minute, but it still all adds up. So I hope you all have enjoyed this live. If you have any other questions, comment them in the group. This video will be uploaded to YouTube. I'm going to try to go live today, but I honestly need to try to work assurance. So I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for checking out this live. If you got any other questions, let me know. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Why does one hang up?